Rust Belt city. The industry has moved away, and it's going through this period of revival. There's all this do-it-yourself arts and glass shops and music and record stores, but it's just at the beginning of that. And it's a great place to learn what it means to be a faithful follower of Jesus in the middle of a city that is learning what it means once more to be a city in the 21st century.
I can't say, oh, Toledo's a bad city. I grew up here. It's not. It's what you want out of it.
The people like kind of get behind the idea of Toledo as this place where like we're gonna choose to look at all the good things.
We're a town of neighborhoods, all which lends to the small field, and yet you have the amenities of the big city. You know, we have professional sports here in baseball and hockey, vibrant universities with sports. You can tell I'm a sports guy, all right? And then the stuff everybody likes to talk about, but it's true. People come to town and say, how did you guys get that museum? How did you get that zoo?
You know, the city of Toledo and the young adults that are coming here, both are experiencing kind of a transition in their life.
As a pastor, I have the opportunity to work with young adults and really talk with young adults and think about what's missing and what young adults want. And that's really where the ALT experience came from.
Well, I would love to do something like this personally.
I really like the ALT year experience. It's really intriguing to me, and I wish that it would have been offered to me.
The ALT experience is not a list of things to do. And too often we treat faith like a list of things to do. What we're offering is multiple opportunities to learn through relationships and learn from the community around you.
People have the opportunity to work one-on-one and in small groups with people to reflect together, and also to have personal time to reflect and to experience.
Well, ALT year is a 9-month experience, and each month we'll have a different theme or question. For the first 2 weeks, the content will be chosen by leadership. For the 3rd week, the participants will help shape what that content is. And then for the 4th week, the young adults will do something completely off the grid, different from the normal schedule. And often that's going to be going into another community or another culture and having an immersion experience.
What I think is amazing about this program and this opportunity is that it combines those theological conversations and those questions about what it means to be human and what it means to connect with God with how to live your life in the everyday, learning to be a faithful citizen.
So the idea behind the focus area is that each site chooses it based on the strengths of their context. So they get a chance to really think about what are the gifts of this place, what are the resources that we have, and how can that be a learning experience for the young adults that come here.
The thing I'm really excited about with the Abundant Life Together opportunity is the chance for young people and anybody who's engaging with them to really develop spiritual practices.
As we go deeper into our own tradition, we'll also be looking at other faiths and other religions as well to get a better sense of who people are in other places so that we can better relate to them and better understand how we can be their neighbor.
Participants will spend approximately 30 hours a month engaging in service leadership.
They're going to hear the gospel and say, hey, I want to do something for God and for other people, and we want to be there to offer that.
To get into the community, to see how these programs are working, and like if they come here, to see the different people that come into the building that require services. You know, we show the face of Jesus, and this is what we're all about.
One of the unique parts of the ALT year ministry is the connection to a mentor.
We left time and space for young adults to do something that they've always wanted to do.
We're trying to connect a young adult with an older adult that has something to teach them.
Me as a kid, and this is the honest to God truth, I was always blessed. Always, because I was always surrounded by that elderly person that just saw that potential in me and pulled me in.
Is there a way that geezers who think we have some clues can help them figure out, okay, what's next?
The folk school sessions are a place for relational learning that invites people in to learn for learning's sake.
You're going to be, reading texts and watching films, but you're also going to be hearing these stories and connecting with these voices from history and from tradition that really can encourage us and inspire us.
Having the participants be in conversation with members of different congregations, leaders throughout our community, to talk with them about life experiences, whether it's leadership strategies or personality types or social justice issues.
I guess what I'm really excited about is the discussions, and really that's one way that I really grow is by talking to other people and by getting other people's opinions, and I kind of like place it together to make my own opinion.
We also want to invite the young adults themselves, if they have experience in these things, to share them as well. So maybe a young adult has experience doing guerrilla gardening in an urban area, and they want to share what that means to them and why they're passionate about it. There's always an opportunity to do that.
We come out here, we do this, we're using something that was wasted before, and help to benefit the neighborhood as a whole.
Participants of this ALT year are going to come in and they're going to shake up the church, and they are going to shake up Toledo.
I think we really need to have an understanding of community that goes deeper and that's more authentic, and we need people out there in the world that understand that.
Hopefully any program can sponsor and just engender discipleship, walking the way with Christ. And that's my big hope.
The most important thing for me is the fact that we as Christians have to be external to the physical church.
And the church has a huge opportunity to speak to that and say, this is how we find abundant life together, by doing it together.
Toledoans are extremely hospitable, and so I think the young adults who come will experience that hospitality.
Welcome to Toledo.
Welcome to Toledo.
Welcome to Toledo.
Welcome to Toledo.
Welcome to Toledo. And I want to welcome you to the city of Toledo.
Welcome to Toledo. From Salem Lutheran Church, welcome to Toledo.
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 Welcome to Abundant Life Together.